So let's kick it off by talking about chips.
Yeah.
You guys know I love chips.
You were obsessed with chips.
I am obsessed with chips. So we have to talk about these snack-size variety packs that you can get at the grocery store. So this guy on Twitter, Kevin Fredericks, he ranked all of the chips, and the results have kind of gone viral. So celebs, they've started to weigh in, and actually Chris Evans did the rankings himself. So of all the chips, this is how he rated them. Cool Ranch, Cheetos, Nacho Cheese Doritos, Fritos, Barbecue Lays, and Original Lays. And let me tell you what I think, and then I have to hear what you guys think about these different chips, all right? Number one, Nacho Cheese Doritos. Doritos are just so delicious. They're so flavorful.
Okay.
I don't know how they do that, but
that's
it's
a good number
absolutely
one.
Wonderful. Then Cheetos, similar flavor, different type of crunch.
That's just flat.
Then we're gonna go on with the Cool Ranch Doritos. I love me some barbecue chips. I'll prefer Kettle Crunch, but you know what? We'll go with regular barbecue Lays because these are our options here. Followed by regular Lays, and then Fritos because ew.
Oh, okay.
You know?
All right, Jason, you go next. You tell us next. Break it down for us.
I will admit that when I got the list, I picked 5 different chips, and I didn't know I had to stay inside the confines of this. But you can't go wrong with barbecue Lays. I think Fritos will come in second. You got the
barbecue.
crunch.
Wait, barbecue Lays is gonna be number one for you.
Yeah, for sure. Out of the chips I could select from, if it was a different list, then we'd be talking salt and vinegar and hot crunchy curls and all those other things.
Salt and vinegar is
but
good.
I go Cheetos last because Cheetos has always kind of weirded me out, and Chester was a little bit of a weird dude.
Nobody feels like that except for you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You gotta be different. You gotta be different sometimes.
I never thought of Chester being a weird dude until you said that, but you're kind of right
it's like
about
a weird tiger running around convincing kids to eat chips. I was a little weirded out by that as a kid, but you know, and Doritos, you can't lose with Doritos.
No, you
but
can't.
those are like field trip snacks. We didn't really have Doritos at the crib, a mainstay like that.
Those are fancy name brand chips, depending on what kind of household you grew up in.
That's like when you go to the museum or the Shed Aquarium or something, you take your Doritos and make sure everybody knew that people loved you back home.
Remember when these little bags used to be 25 cents?
Yeah.
And I try not to partake in too many chips these days, but last time I checked, they were like $3 for $1. Then they were like $2 for $1. I don't know how much they cost now, but
I feel like it's 75 cents or $1 now.
And now it's half the bag is air now too.
Right,
so,
yes. Watch, 20 years from now, we're gonna be like, back in my day,
you get one chip.
You get 25 cents.
Have you guys ever tried voodoo chips?
No. No,
they're
I haven't.
So yummy too. Try those if you ever get the chance. I feel like they're a whole new category.
Now that's something that everybody can eat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you won't get in trouble for
Lots of
it.
flavors.
Okay, I'm just making
Felicia,
sure.
what's your ranking?
Okay. Number one, Cheetos.
Okay.
Cheetos, which I cannot believe, Jason, you put
Just
that
flat
at the
wrong.
last
Just
one.
flat
That makes
wrong.
no sense. I'm flabbergasted. Every child likes cheese, except for the ones that don't.
Yeah.
So number two, Doritos, rightfully so, right?
You guys are almost completely opposite.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm like, who is this man?
You guys would be great if you were standing next to each other at a party because you'd each have your own bowl of chips.
Yeah. She had the bad ones.
Right, number three, Cool Ranch. She had the bad ones. Okay, note taken. Cool Ranch, you always need a breath mint when you eat these chips, for sure.
No doubt.
Barbecue Lays, regular Lays, and I'm not going to mention the chip that didn't make the list.
And there's no Fritos on there.
It's a disgusting corn chip. Don't even say the name.
You know what? Let me tell you, I've been starving
crazy.
on an airplane, and I have said yes to Fritos before. When they come around and pass them out, I'm just like, fine.
Was it like a
But I
delayed
didn't
flight?
enjoy it, and it's not great for you. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Fritos are the
but-
jam, though. You get the jam.
But what's
Fritos.
there we go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite chip of all time, though?
Salt and vinegar.
vinegar?
Yeah.
Is this
we're
a
good.
moment?
We're good.
Oh, my hand.
Yeah,
This
we're
is a
bonding. It was
moment.
gonna happen at some point. I mean,
I
come on.
actually really do like salt and vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really like salt and
Hot
vinegar.
crunchy curls if you're feeling a little
That's
extra.
insane. So we disagreed on all the ones, and then salt and vinegar.
Except the best
Side
one.
note, I
Obviously.
can't believe I went to college to talk about chips.
I know. I love a kettle.
I can't believe
Kettle,
we're talking about
kettle cooked chips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kettle
I'm with that.
barbecue
Go to
chips.
Potbelly's,
When we
get
saw
yourself
this
one
on
of
the
those
internet, like the internet was going wild over
Oh yeah,
this.
it has 3 million views on that video.
That's unbelievable.
Good
Yeah,
to see people are
it is crazy.
maximizing their time.
I know. Krista, I want to know what your ranking is.
Guys, Doritos all day. Doritos are topping my charts for sure. Cool Ranch and the Nacho, I like both. But like you guys just said, seriously, people are freaking out on the internet about this. Like, there is a clear divide, and I've learned one thing. You either love Fritos or you hate Fritos, and there's just a divide, and now the people are separated, and it's between the Fritos. So this is our cue of the day, everybody. We want to know which chip reigns number one, best chip, and why. So tell us what you think right now at the Jam TV show on social. Have some fun with this. We might just read your answer on the show. back to you guys. I'm excited.
I just don't know anyone that has number one Fritos.
I know.
You know what? I'd like to meet you.
Why
I
is
will
they
pick
hate
your
on
brain.
Fritos? Like, I like a good Frito.
I'm with
Doritos
you.
are above Fritos, but Fritos is like number 3 at least.
Well, they got Frito flavors, but I will say I grew up on the South Side, and they have like you could go to the corner store and you get like
Cheese
meat,
and
taco
meat.
meat, and cheese
yeah.
on
It's a walking bag.
and like jalapeno.
Yeah,
Oh,
walking taco,
yes.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
Thank
what
you.
Fritos were.
There you go. There you go.
Carly,
All
you
right.
can come get some anytime you want.
Okay, I'll come down and do it. All right, so we all have words that we stumble over, definitely me from time to time. But do you guys know what they're saying is the world's most mispronounced word? Karaoke. So the correct way
that's not
to
how you
say it, the correct way to say it is karaoke. And it means empty orchestra in Japanese.
Okay.
Oh, now they're just
So
making
are you guys
words
gonna go
up.
around saying karaoke?
I'm definitely not gonna do that.
I don't do it often enough to have to say it, so you know.
Yeah.
Once a
You don't
year
do
maybe.
karaoke?
Once a year maybe.
Not a singer, huh?
Maybe. Nah, I mean, you have to get the right amount of vibing and beverages to get into karaoke.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah.
that can be arranged.
I'm down for the private karaoke, but I can't do it in front of a bar or something like that. It's too embarrassing. I sing
private-
too often.
private
Yeah, you know
karaoke.
the private rooms?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a personal performance or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I did not, Carly. I would have thought you would have been the first one up there.
No way. No, I don't,
Really?
because everyone has camera. Maybe if there weren't camera phones, but
Right.
everyone has camera phones now.
Right.
I don't want there to be evidence of me just singing off tune. What if I want to
got a
become a
go-to
professional
song?
singer one day?
You got a go-to song?
Yeah, Cher, Believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Believe in
Oh,
love,
that's a good one.
love,
You got when you perform that song, you got to leave your heart on the stage, girl.
Absolutely.
All right, another one they said was karate. It's not
Okay.
karate. People typically say karate. It's karate.
Karate.
And then gorgonzola, like gorgonzola cheese.
Oh, yeah.
So this one was hard for me. And I usually hear gorgonzola. That's what I say. But the other saying is garganzola. Garganzola.
Okay.
Okay.
Garganzola.
There's
We'll
also
go with that one.
There's also bruschetta, which is in Italian
what is
it's
that?
bruschetta. That's just the right way to
I
say
knew
it.
that
but
one.
like you don't want to be the person showing up going, "Do you have any bruschetta?"
Yeah,
in America.
I still say bruschetta.
You know what I mean?
That was like a show off.
I know. I'll have some bruschetta. And also in Korea, it's not ramen, it's ramyun or lamyun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I'd call to order, if I said if I was ordering ramen, I couldn't say ramen. I would have to say cheesy ramyun.
But these are all like
Hard.
really ethnic words, though. I
Yeah.
want people to be able to pronounce English words correctly. You know, like especially. There's a lot of people who butcher especially.
that's
What do they
bad.
say with that word?
Especially and that kind of
yeah.
vibe. Yeah, you can tell immediately if their public education did them right or not.
Yeah.
nah,
People
it's
also say supposedly when it's supposed to be
Yeah,
supposedly.
yeah. There's like these
That's
are.
bad.
I can understand
Yeah.
some of these, but like
They're from
there's
foreign
regular
countries.
words that we can't get down.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
ours first.
One that makes me literally cringe. Well, I got 3. I'll give you one. It's when people say library instead of saying library.
Who says that?
Well, exactly.
And we just had a holiday too, right? Valentine's Day. The people who walk around saying Valentine's Day should deserve to be alone.
Yeah. Or
deserve
pumpkin.
to be alone.
Just being real with
Pumpkin.
you.
Maybe if they had a partner.
I knew a girl named Pumpkin. She
Really?
wouldn't- Yeah, you better call her Pumpkin too. It'll be an issue if you get
That
out
was
of
on her license.
It wasn't on her license.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That was like her nickname?
Yeah, her nickname was Pumpkin.
Okay.
And you didn't get out of line and call her Pumpkin because there was going to be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah,
she ate a
People
lot of those
also,
chips on that
the one
list.
that makes me, what'd you say?
She had a lot of those chips on that list. If you know what I mean? You don't want to
No, Jason.
What?
Bring her on in here.
She was a nice lady. Just,
That's what they say, right?
little-
Okay, let's
little
move
big for
on.
age.
Let's move on. Okay, how about this one? So obviously we all have differences in what we find attractive, right? In
Yeah.
other people. But there's a list that's making the rounds, and it says that there are 11 things that make people less attractive. So here's the list, and we'll go over just a few of the ones. Number 1, bad grammar. I 100%
No
agree
doubt.
with this one.
Yeah.
That's what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, nobody's perfect, but you want to sound like you tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to present yourself in a
Yeah.
decent enough manner.
Jason, which one of these stands out to you?
I'll go with attitude, you know,
Yeah.
and if you got the right attitude, you can accept
True.
anything. You'll be able to laugh at yourself. You don't take yourself too seriously. So I'll go with attitude. Smile is awesome because, you know, you want to see your partner smile as much
Yeah.
as possible.
So it was interesting. The article said that men like women that smile, but women don't like men that smile. This
I
is
like
all
men
based
that
off
smile.
research. I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I do too, which
That's all
why
I
I
got
found
left.
that one weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. Maybe I always think of people back to their caveman roots. And so maybe they think like, oh, that man doesn't smile. He could defend me from a predator or something like that. Which also, speaking of caveman roots, the color of your shirt, I was reading about that, and they said that when a man wears a red shirt, we perceive him as more attractive because it reminds us of passion, fertility, all that stuff like that. So,
and it was
power,
saying because it's such a bold color, so like the
Mustard
guys
is
are
good, too.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, bet. I was just making sure. I'm like, oh, is this the weak shirt? Like, what's
no,
going on?
it's the boutonniere that takes you.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Boutonniere.
God.
It certainly is. It's interesting though. Another one that stood out: facial hair. When you talk about caveman, it's some of this just like the differences between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
We all know I love facial hair. My husband has facial hair, but they're actually, you're in luck today, Jason.
What's up?
They're actually saying between like stubble and full-grown beard, like so between nothing and full-grown beard, they like women like a little bit of the stubble, according to the research.
Well, I mean, you can grow what you can grow.
Ta-da!
There it is. You can grow what you can grow, right?
And
Like
he's
I know
done it.
Teddy's got a full beard, right?
has a full beard.
He's a blessed individual. I can't get it the way I need to get it, but I'm trying.
Would you believe how many times we get stopped on the street of men asking him about his beard?
For sure.
And what he grows? It's like,
The products.
It's just, I imagine that happening, of course, for women in
Yeah.
terms of they get a lot of compliments and questions about their hair.
Yeah.
But he gets so many questions
Yeah,
about
because
facial hair.
beard products are vital these days for people.
And it's impressive, right? When
natural
someone
hair.
can grow a beard, you know it takes commitment.
Yeah.
And if they have it well grown.
Oh, honey, Teddy spends hours at the shop and he's bald up top. So hours.
So this is it all.
Hey,
This is his moneymaker.
you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta
He spends more
compliment.
time at the salon than I do.
Oh man, I would add to this
So- I was
list.
about to say, you sounded like-
Shop.
At the
I
shop.
can't say salon. I
Call
gotta
it
say
salon.
shop.
You can call it salon.
I would add to this list too. It would be less attractive if someone didn't talk very well about their friends and family. Like if they were, because you can always tell how a man treats his mom,
Yeah.
how he's going to treat
Oh,
you.
yes.
So I've dated someone who was not very nice to his mom. I heard him flip out on her once on the phone, and I was like, oh, back away,
Yes.
back away. This is going to be my
Hey.
future, and I am not into it.
Sister, preach.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, did you hear what she just said?
Yeah. The
warning
Run
signs.
the
Not
other
nice to his
way.
mom. Go.
Yeah.
Get out.
Who's not nice to their mama though?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Everyone
Exactly.
should be.
I like
And
these-
She gave you life.
It's at least respect, though. Even if you came from not a good family situation, you at least want to have respect for the person that gave you life. And if it's a non-existent relationship, that's better than being disrespectful. But Jason, what's an automatic turnoff to you? Like something that, for us, if we see a man treat his mom wrong, we're running the other way.
Yeah.
Is there something that stands out for guys that they just run the other way?
Just disposition, I guess.
Okay.
I think far too often we expect ladies to always be smiling and placating men and making sure that we're okay. But at the same time, you want to make sure that somebody is receiving and self-aware and just acknowledging the other person. So probably just disposition, personality. Now I see it says too much personality,
what I
but
hear
I'm
you
not
saying-
with that though.
what I hear you
like
saying
too
is
much
good
personality
energy.
is cool. Yeah. If the
Good
person has
energy.
good personality and their presence is felt in the room, you can't ask for much more than that.
Good vibes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Love it.
Look at us trying to give up our good energy.
know.
Yeah. Thank you for the good energy. I appreciate it. And your appetite one too. Like I want somebody that's gonna eat in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So
Oh, yeah.
another
You're going to be
interesting.
sharing a lot of meals together. You got to make
for
sure the other person
You
can
gotta
hold
be
down.
comfortable.
Yeah, another interesting one. It said guys who like women who eat, and then once they eat and they're not hungry, then they don't like women to eat. So that was a weird one where guys changing their minds again on us.